Hey everyone, so I am going to go through the new book that I just got, Ace the Cards, that I published myself. So let's take a look at it. Um, here's starting out with the table of contents. There are 22 lessons that mimic the major arcana, but we go through these 22 lessons. There's a lot of information in this book. It is geared towards someone who is new to the tarot and really trying to understand what tarot is. So the very first lesson we have is dispelling the myths and misconceptions. And you see I have objectives for every single lesson. So everything is set up, uh, so that you understand exactly what we're doing for every single lesson and it breaks it down. So here, we're going through different types of myths, going through different types of reading styles, and even understanding different ways that the tarot is understood to work. Right here, there's a little bit of a review, and then we got some activities where I ask you to answer questions and fill in the blanks and stuff. So it starts out with reading, and then seeing what you determining if you understand what you read or not, understand what you've read. Here we got the history of the tarot, break it down so people can understand like where did all this come from. What were the first cards and such. Then again, we get to tasks and challenges where we got a little review. We fill in the blank with the historical origin, so it makes it a quick reference. Here we got some more questions for you to consider. Some of these have a straightforward answer. Some of these are for your own opinion and for you to work with. So different types of questioning. Lesson 2 here. Overview of Rider-Waite-Smith. We work specifically with a PMC reprint of the deck. I get into that when I have classes on the tarot. So I'm working with a very specific deck. But here we got again objectives, and then we got more and more activities. Here I'm just kind of scrolling through so you can see other stuff. Lots of information again. Print, pretty easy to read. Um, Other activities here, like here's some reading activities where you have to look at the cards, because I really want you to get your hands on the cards as soon as possible. Here's a cross spread. You're starting to work with the actual cards. I like this lesson where we turn the tarot cards into people and we, kind of analyze them. Right here is a activity where we look at a negative and positive attributes of such. Here's some more basic two card readings, different types of spreads, and the spread example there on the left at the bottom. Here's some reading practices where you write down the cards. Here's some different reading layouts, and you go through it. And here's walking through the different stages of specific minor arcana, to really learn them. I write this as a story so that you learn it as a story. And hopefully that makes it you really, really learn. So lots of information in this book. Lots of information. This is 10 years worth of work. This is 10 years of teaching tarot classes. And I am a public school teacher for now almost 18 years. So I'm putting all this in there. This is my knowledge as an educator being put into this book, and I hope y'all really like it. This lesson right here, I worked on a lot. Learning how to read medium-sized spreads, and it's got some examples. Really walks you through it. Here's some example readings that I've done and how I interpret them. And again, interpretations are our own opinion, but there are different meanings to the cards, and I really, really focus on traditional meanings. As Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith would have wanted us to. Here's reading with reversals. So here's a sample reading. Then I reversed one of the cards, and we read them again. So how does that one card affect the reading? Lots and lots of information. By the way, the back of the book has the answers to the questions that in before. So if you get stumped on something, you have the answers. Here's some example of different tarot spreads. Some are traditional, some I came up with, and of course, Tree of Life. But lots of information here. I hope you really like the book. I really worked hard on this one. Thank you.